day I fired all my bosses, flipped the bird to my professors. I got way too tired of seeing life through school semesters. When I hop on the mic, I'm talking shit, applying pressure. Butterfly doors on a matte black Tesla. Pockets all swole like a Doge running.
All right, guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spray this all around the rim, making sure that we get all of the rim, and then I'm gonna go and spray it on my spokes. My spokes have indentations to make them lighter, so you wanna make sure you get inside there. And after we've gotten all the spokes, we're gonna go hit the barrels. Now also make sure you get your brake caliper and get deep down in those barrels. A lot of brake dust will deposit underneath the rotors, so make sure you get deep down into those rotors. Now you can see already that this is turning purple, and it's only been on there for about 30 seconds. So even though these rims looked pretty clean when we started, they're pretty dirty. There's a lot of brake dust on them, and I've only driven a couple hundred miles. So if I had driven 400 or 500 miles, these rims would be black. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our sprayer and we're gonna spray that rim off after 2 minutes. All right, guys, I'm gonna bring you a little closer look at this rim. If you look at the rim now, you can see that everywhere that we have brake dust is now purple. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spray this down, get all that all-wheel cleaner off. Now again, make sure you get the outer rim and spray off the barrel and the rotor and the caliper. And what you end up with is an extremely clean rim. No brake dust, no dirt anywhere. So we've got a final product that we're going to use, and that's this Guion wet coat. We're going to put this on. What this has hydrophobic properties. It's basically like a short-term ceramic coating, and this is going to protect your rim. You want to apply this when the wheel's wet and cool. So don't apply this when it's hot. Don't let this dry on the rim. So we're going to put this wet coat on, and then we're immediately going to rinse it off. All right, guys, we're ready to apply the Guion wet coat. This is a little counterintuitive, but the wheel needs to be wet and it needs to be cool. So don't go driving around 100 miles an hour, get the brakes all heated up, and then spray this on. You want to do this first thing in the morning or in the afternoon after the car has not been driven and it's cool. So right now it's about 75 degrees. I've wet the wheel. Now we're going to go and spray a very fine mist, and then we're immediately going to rinse it off. So you don't want to let this sit for 1 or 2 minutes. Let it sit for 10 seconds or so, and then we're going to spray it off. Okay, so I'm going to give it spray all around. I want to get in the barrels, on my calipers, and on the hub. And then I'm going to go take my sprayer and immediately spray it off. And you can see that the wheel now has hydrophobic properties where that water just runs off. Now I'm going to take it one step further. If I let this wheel dry like this, it's going to dry with spots. So we have another tool, our Adams Polisher air cannon. And we're going to plug this in real quick, and then we're going to dry this rim off. And just like that, guys, we have a rim that looks like it's brand new. It's really amazing. I'm not sure if you picked it up on camera, but when we're using the air cannon, the hydrophobic properties of the Geon wet coat made that water wick right off. It was simple to clean this rim. You can look inside the spokes. There is no more brake dust anywhere. Inside the barrels, no brake dust. With that, guys, we're going to wrap it up. If you want to keep your rims looking brand new all the time, do this once a month and you'll keep those rims looking brand new. Thanks, guys.